At the start of this year, my friend Natalie started talking to me about this idea called the Book of Possibilities. She got the idea about this book from a movie called The Last Holiday. I actually watched this movie while I was doing my artist day and working with my new gouache set. The Last Holiday is about a woman who finds out she has a terminal illness, which prompts her introverted self, her name was Georgia Bird, who's played by Queen Latifah, to reflect on what she realizes has been an overly cautious life. So in this movie, she has a folder called the Book of Possibilities, and by the end of the movie, she turns it into her book of realities. I really loved this idea and decided that this year I was going to start my own book of possibilities. I decided to also keep all my New Year's dreams and goals in the same book because it just made a lot of sense to store them here. I looked into lots of materials and I decided to do everything in a very standard size, so 8.5 by 11, and keep it simple as I got started. This meant lots of stickers, which I bought at the store. I also bought folders, clear pages for me to put papers in, markers, and colored paper. I also pulled out my selfie printer, which prints out 4-inch by 6-inch photos. Oh, and by the way, if you want to use any of the materials I've been showing here, many of them can be found on links to my Amazon store or any other thing that we have available to you on my daily planner page. That page is designsweetcourses.com/daily planner, and you'll see lists there and links for anything that you might see here that I have access to give you links to. There is a real openness in the idea of a possibilities book because it's more like a vision board that you can store away and add more things to. And so because of this, I felt like I really wanted a little help from ChatGPT on ideas on what to put into this book. So while I don't plan on using all of these ideas, it was an awesome way to start thinking about how I wanted to add to this book. As a former scrapbooking creative director, I liked how this possibility book really got back down to basic supplies and getting really scrappy with my pages. I know as I continue to expand on this, I will add more designed elements, and I am assuming I will probably sit down and really design some pages for it. I didn't have a lot of rhyme or reason for the order I did things in, and I wish I could tell you I was super organized and had a mega plan for how this was all going to be worked out and planned, but there wasn't a plan and I didn't. So I'm just going to tell you how it went as I did it. So the first thing I did was use the prompts from ChatGPT to start putting in a few pages that I was interested in making sure they ended up in the book. Then I started thinking about travel and pulling images from the internet of places I had thought about going to, but hadn't made into anything really yet. I'm obsessed with these selfie printers and I have 2 of them. I even use them while I'm traveling. I will print directly from them from my phone and create an album as I travel or, for a retreat. The colors are so vibrant here and I was obsessed with everything I printed out for my book. My kids were a little confused about what it was I was doing as they poked their nose into the kitchen.
What are you doing? Making a possibility journal.
As I worked, I actually hopped on a Zoom call with my friend Natalie, who gave me the idea. She lives in Arizona and she has 2 friends over there that were working on their possibility books, and they, as a group, were working together and let me Zoom in.
So cute.
This is Al.
Nice to meet you.
This is Tira, my pickleball partner. We worked at the VA together. This is Carina.
Hi, Carina.
This is my business bestie.
We all hung out on Zoom as we worked together and shared some equipment and ideas.
So what I decided to do, I'm just starting out with prompts. So I got on ChatGPT and have them do a whole bunch of prompts. And then because I don't want to share with everybody my secret things I want to do. So instead what I did was I was like, okay, prompt number 1, prompt number 2, what do I want more of? I have a big, you can't see that, big dream page. I kind of set it up so that I could do a few different things. I have an adventure section. And it looks really empty right now because I'm going to fill it out kind of separately off camera. But right now I'm kind of just putting in a whole bunch of prompts. So it's really easy for me to go in. And when I'm feeling something, I can be write all the things down, why I want that thing, what I want to do with it, etc.
Oh,
Look how
I
pretty
love
these
it.
pictures are.
Hey, what's a selfie printer?
It looks like this. I'm just gonna unplug it so you can see. So it's a Canon, and it comes like this. So it's super like movable, and I have like a case that I put it in. And then you buy these packs of paper and a pack of printer ink, and you just stick it in, and it makes the most beautiful photos. And then I just print it directly from my phone. It's like there's an app, and you just I just grab pictures off the internet and then print it from my phone.
Oh, you have an Amazon link for that? I'll show you like some of the cool materials we have.
I love it.
So
I really like those. Like when I was looking at them online, but since I'm going to do this with my entire family, I opted for the bigger one just because it made sense.
So what we have, you each get a binder, and then you just have all kinds of papers. So you should take at least several papers because, right, like this, the idea is this is a living, breathing binder. Like throughout the year, you can keep adding to as you think of more goals and you think of more things that you want your life to be. And then I think everybody should have at least one of these. Carina, look at these for the binder. It's like if you have a little memento or a token, so it can go in there. Right? Yeah.
So then my question is, does the Book of Possibilities turn into a scrapbook as you do the things? That's the thing I wonder.
Oh, I guess, yeah, yeah. Maybe.
Like, as you do stuff, do you write in there that you did it? That's the question I have.
I mean, I think it could be whatever you want, right? Oh, that would be fun with like the selfie camera too. Like as it happens or as you achieve it, you can take a photo and put it in there.
I know. So that's why I like that selfie printer, because I take it with me on trips, and sometimes I'll just go ahead and take pictures and print them off as I go. Do you have a Polaroid? Those Polaroid?
Well, I just bought a little selfie, like a little thing. Like you can print a photo from your phone or something, but it's like a little 2x3 paper, like little sticker paper.
Mm-hmm.
Like through an app on my phone. So we're gonna try that. I don't know.
I think that's wait. So did you find some of the paper? Because I knew you were looking for some.
No, my friend even went an hour out of her way to stop at Best Buy. She called ahead of time and they said yes, they had it, and they didn't have it. I went to 3 different stores, but it came with 10 sheets. I didn't realize in the actual box there's 10 sheets. So we have
none right here. That's good.
So we have 10 sheets to work with for now. And then Monday we'll have a bunch more. Whatever you want, wherever you want it. I think I'm gonna leave mine out for now while I use it. And then you can use these for like different areas of your, look at these cute little dividers, Carina.
Yeah, those are adorable. So cute.
Right?
While talking to Natalie and her friends, I started work on my front cover. It's been a long time since I didn't build something like this directly on my computer, so it was fun just to get a little crazy and use a mix of letters, markers, and stickers to make a maximalist front cover. I really loved how whimsical it turned out, and I loved getting my hands on products and really playing off of the computer for this time. And as you saw, Natalie is using a planner size, which I've also listed on my planner page at designsweetcourses.com/dailyplanner. And I am using an 8.5 by 11 inch size, which you can find anywhere. I think both sizes are great, and I think it just really depends on how you want to build this possibilities book. The reason I chose the bigger size is because I plan on doing a lot of printing from my computer for certain things, and I didn't want the extra step of cutting paper down. I just wanted to print and go. For me, this isn't just about making things pretty, but being more like this dreamlike and scrappy journal. And by the way, my kids saw all the fun I was having and jumped in using my books and some of their own books. They got crazy with the stickers and spent time drawing and having fun with their books, so it turned into a family event. I ended up printing off more photos for them, putting it in their books, and we made a pretty awesome, big, crafty mess. I added to my book some positive affirmations that spoke to me and spent some time hanging out with the stickers. Basically, I made sure that I had a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the new year. Be on the lookout because I think I will be designing some pages that will go in my book, and I'll make them available to you as well. If you're thinking about doing your own book of possibilities, here are some ideas to help you get started. Number 1 is to consider breaking up your book into tabs. Natalie and I discussed different possible tabs for our books, and there's just no right answer here, but here are some good ideas. Creative exploration, ideas, inspiration, sketches, dreams, concepts. These are all great ideas you could put on a tab. Or how about planning and goals? You could have a tab that's plans, goals, projects, to-dos, or timelines. Personal development. You could have vision, growth, reflections, learning, or motivation. How about practical resources? Notes, research, resources, contacts, and budget. How about future focus? So that might be next steps, opportunities, challenges, what ifs, and dream big. And then there's the miscellaneous. Maybe you have a tab that's favorites, try this, quotes, brainstorm, or anything goes. Some of the ideas that we also threw out that might have ended up into my folder are wealth, health, desires, thoughts, and I just think that this is a really fun way to think about things you can add to your possibilities journal. Number 2 is to add pages that might be just quotes, positive affirmations, or things that you want. Number 3 is to use photos, magazine pictures, drawings, stickers, or anything else that might help inspire your creativity. Think of it as a living, breathing vision board. Number 4 is to look into different sizes like Natalie's A5 size or my 8.5 by 11 size. See what works for you and your creativity. And number 5, the most important thing is to have fun. Let yourself write down all of the possibilities. I really hope you have had a chance to start your year with a fun project like this, although I think this is something you should start and can start anytime. So if you see this video in another part of the year, don't be afraid to start one now. You will see updates from me on how I plan on adding to this book, so stay tuned. And as always, subscribe to the channel to get more fabulous design content. See you soon.